Can a Christian also be a Muslim and seek help or perform Istighatha through Jesus? That's a really thoughtful question, and the answer gets to the very heart of both faiths. Let's break it down. Right away, the answer from a theological standpoint is no, and here's why. It comes down to what's called the ontological divide, a fundamental difference in who Jesus is believed to be. In Christianity, Jesus is understood as the Son of God, a divine being who is himself the object of worship. He isn't just a messenger. He is the message and the one to whom prayers are directed. So for a Christian, praying to Jesus is a direct act of worship. Now let's look at Islam. Here, the core principle is Tawhid, specifically Tawhid al-Uluhiyya, which means dedicating all worship exclusively to God alone. Jesus, or Isa, is deeply revered as a mighty prophet, but he is a creation, not the creator. This is where the concept of Istighatha, seeking help, becomes critical. In mainstream Sunni, Sufi, and Shia thought, seeking help through a righteous person like a prophet is called wasila or Tawassul. They see these holy personalities not as partners to God, but as a means of approach. It's like asking a righteous person to pray for you, but on a much higher spiritual level. This is seen as a form of intercession, asking God for something through the blessed status of that prophet. It's not worship of the prophet himself. However, some groups, like Salafis, view even this as a violation of Tawhid. So you see the core contradiction. For a Christian, appealing to Jesus is worship of God. For a Muslim, even if permissible as wasila, it absolutely cannot be worship, because that is reserved for God alone. While both faiths honor Jesus immensely, their foundational definitions of his nature, God versus prophet, create a theological boundary that makes holding both identities at the same time a doctrinal impossibility. It's less about the action and all about the fundamental belief behind it. Thanks for watching.